morning everyone, here from the Greek island of Nisyros. Today we're going to be heading to an island that's nearby called Symi, that many people think is one of the most beautiful islands here in Greece. So lucky for us, our balcony is right next to the port, so we can see when the ferry's coming in, but it's actually late.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to have left 1 hour ago, but I think yesterday we received a text message, so we knew it would be late 1 hour by 1 hour, but now I think it's more than that.
Yeah, it was supposed to have arrived 15 minutes ago, so I don't know where it is. And the ticket was €12.50 per person. That's Blue Star ferries. Gonna take about 3.5 hours to get there. So this is the stop before Symi, the only stop, an island called Tilos that we almost came to instead of Nisyros. Looks really incredible too. Really nice looking resort over there. Look at the water, looks amazing. And the cool thing about the main town in Tilos is that you already have a huge beach, stretch of beach there, all the way down the coast. Kind of makes me want to go over there and explore this island, maybe one day. Alright, so we made it to Symi now. We just got some transport to the place that we're staying. €5. Is that for both of us?
Yeah.
Not each? Okay. Okay. And this one? Yeah, thank you. Okay. So we've checked into our accommodation now. This place is looking absolutely phenomenal. I go as far as saying it's probably one of the nicest looking places that we've ever seen. So we're just outside of the main harbour. The main harbour is around there. But I mean, just look at all the buildings going up the hillside. Colourful buildings. It's all this kind of style. So even the place that we're staying, it's extremely beautiful. And this is $58 a night. What's the name of it again?
Marina Studio.
Marina Studio. Got a pretty big balcony. Great place to have a meal or a drink here. Tiny little beach down there, but I don't think it's one where people swim. It's just boats mainly. And I haven't even seen this place properly. We literally just came in now. So the bedroom is on the second floor. Let's see how it is. Yeah, cute little bedroom. All the wooden style. The owner said that it has to be wooden. If you buy a house around here, you have to follow the old style of how it was in the past. This is just one single bed, so the main bedroom is here. Yeah, really nice. Nicest place we've stayed so far, I'd say. I like the layout, the style of everything. Nice and colourful. And you can see the walls. It's all like the original stone walls. Little working area here. And the kitchen's pretty big too, so that's good. Probably gonna buy some food later on. Carol's gonna be taking a lot of pictures.
I need an album for Symi only. 2,000 pictures.
So I didn't mention, but we're gonna be staying here for 5 days overall. It's gonna be the end of our trip, so we decided to stay a while here. It's only a small island, so a lot of people don't stay that long. It'll be a nice relaxing end to the trip.
Yeah, I'm happy because the place is so beautiful and perfect, but I'm sad that we're gonna be leaving Greece.
Yeah, but it'll be the perfect ending, I think, on this island. But a clock tower here. Don't know if that's a old one. Looks pretty old. And we arrived from over there, so I guess that's the main port area. So just super close. Could have even walked to where we're staying back here. I think it would have took about 23 minutes. We didn't want to with the bags. I want to dive in.
Me too.
Yeah, I think the beaches that we're gonna be going to are around that corner. But first we're just gonna explore the harbour here. Wow though, so spectacular. So I think the majority of the people that are here right now are not actually staying here. They're on cruises from other islands like Rhodes and Kos, and they leave around 4 o'clock in about an hour. But it's not like really busy, to be honest. I think Rhodes seem busier than here from what we're seeing. Some of these boats are also for tours around Symi, because there's a lot of places that you can't get to by land, only by the water. Photo number 100 in 5 minutes. Yeah, they're all different colors. I think call it pastel colors, right?
Yeah, I think
Some of them.
so. Others are more strong and like blue.
More vibrant.
Yeah, everything's beautiful.
So this is a nice point here with a really old looking bridge. Some monster flags too. Not sure what flag that is. So one of the popular things that people do is they walk to the top of the hill. At different points there's like churches, and yeah, you get a great viewpoint. So we're going to be doing that at some point, maybe in this video. It's also kind of a main square over here with lots of restaurants and cafes around it. Nice and laid back vibe. It's not the first time we've seen these kind of buildings in Greece though, is it?
No, we saw it last year on an island called Castellorizo, which is also part of
the Dodecanese.
And according to a local that we speak to, it's not very common to have this kind of style. I think only here, Castellorizo and Halki.
Yeah, I think it's only those three. But Castellorizo was just like a mini version of this. There wasn't this many buildings. So that's why we're so mind blown here, because it was nothing like this. Just hundreds and hundreds of these colourful buildings everywhere. So we're gonna check out some of the beaches now while it's still sunny. I think it's around 4 p.m. right now. Only gets dark around 8 anyway. So this area that we're staying in is nice because we don't really have the big cruise ships or anything. It's more quieter and you still get the same architecture and colourful buildings, so it's basically like the same thing but with no crowds. So I think one of the little beaches are down here. Not sure if this is the entrance. Yeah, it is. So this one is called Nos Beach. So this beach might actually be artificial. As you can see here, it all seems to be concrete. And then there's a few little stones on top that kind of looks like someone's put it on top of the concrete. So maybe it is an artificial beach, this one. Water looks nice though. So in front of us, is that Turkey?
I think so.
Datça. Yeah, we've never been to that area of Turkey before. But when we were coming here on the boat, we were so close to Turkey. So it would normally be busy here, I think. But since all the day trips are leaving now, that's why it's nice and quiet. Quick break to talk about the sponsor of this video, Audible. Audible is an online audiobook and podcast service, and they have a great selection to choose from across every genre.
We listen to these mainly on travel days when we are going from one destination to the other, but also when we work out at the gym. We usually download them because that way you can listen to them on the airplane when you have no internet. It's not a problem.
So new members can get a 30-day free trial. You just have to go to audible.com/jumpingplaces, or you can text Jumping Places to 500 500 to start your 30-day free trial now. It's been really perfect for traveling around Greece because they have many audiobooks about the history of Greece. I've been listening to one called The Life of Greece, which covers many things from the Siege of Troy, the history of the cities of Athens and Sparta, the empire of Alexander the Great, and also the teachings of famous philosophers like Aristotle and Socrates. So it's been a really nice experience to be able to listen about these things and then go out and explore the incredible historic sites on the islands that we've been visiting.
And I'm currently listening to Kitchen Confidential by Anthony Bourdain, which is one of our biggest travel inspirations. But a few months ago I finished Finding Me, a memoir by Viola Davis. She's one of my favorite actresses, and she even won a Grammy Awards for this audiobook, so it made me really want to listen to it. And it's a very nice audiobook, very personal and strong and raw. I even cried listening to it on the airplane. Chris is like,
why are you crying?
But it's a very good title and very inspirational, so I really recommend it.
So we decided not to stay at that one. We weren't really in the mood to swim yet, so we're walking further on. I think we got to walk about 25 minutes, maybe even half an hour, to another beach that I think's a sandy beach, and the coast looks real nice over here. So there's some steps here to another little beach down there. You can see 2 people. I didn't see that one on Google Maps. Not sure what the name of that is. So from what we saw when we were arriving on the ferry, the majority of the coast is like this, rugged and cliffs coming right out of the sea. I don't think there's any like long sandy beach areas, just little bays with some beaches. This must definitely be a relaxed spot to live. Just 3 little houses in the middle of nowhere. So we've pretty much made it now. Wasn't too bad in the end. Really nice little entrance to the village. Looks like a small village. I don't think it's this beach here, but there is a little beach that you can go to. We're back in Niziros again.
Yeah, very empty place again.
Yeah, so the island that we just came from, Niziros, pretty much had no people whatsoever in the majority of the places that we went. And the lady at our apartment just now, she did say that it was quiet. Didn't think it would be so quiet though. We could just stay here.
I know.
Kind of looks perfect already. Found my house here. Cristo house. Wouldn't be a bad house too, look at that. Oh wow, it's a big one. Cristo's house. So this is the main beach, Nimborio Beach. Almost the same as the one that we just saw before, just with a few more people on it. So we ended up just coming back to the little beach that we found before, that we didn't even know was here. Like the perfect little beach. Still a stony beach, but a lot more comfortable than the one that we went to before. And it also seems to be less big rocks in here. Time to cool down. Got another perfect house there. The dream house, either by the sea or in the mountains. That would be the dream for me. Although I think I prefer sea overall. I think the water is basically clear everywhere on the Greek islands. Every beach that we go to. We did go to a beach on Niziros that was black pebbles. So it looked darker, but it was still the same clarity. You just couldn't tell because of the color of the rocks. Not only little stones.
Yeah, little shells too.
Could be good to make a necklace. So one of the other popular ways to get around Symi is the taxi boats. So from the main harbour, there's a bunch of taxi boats there. I don't know which beaches they go to overall. I'm pretty sure they can bring you to Nimborio since it's not that far. And yeah, they'll be able to take you to some better beaches. These aren't the best beaches that we've been showing, by the way. In the next video we're probably going to do some form of boat tour, and that'll take us to some of the best beaches on the island. So it's the next morning now. We're just gonna go on a quick walk. Well, probably not a quick walk. To the viewpoints up there. I think we might go to this one, the church. And there's also some old mills that are supposed to have good views. So there was loads of thunder and lightning last night. And it's supposed to be like that today, later on. So that's why we're walking now early. Super quiet look. So without any tours here, yeah, there's pretty much nobody around. It's almost empty. It's not that early either, is it?
No, it's like 10 a.m. So yeah, I guess the tour boats and excursions will arrive.
Morning.
So I guess the tour buses and excursions will arrive after 11, I guess? I don't know.
So I thought Symi was an island where a lot of people actually stayed here and it wasn't just for day trips, but yeah, it really doesn't seem like too many people stay here. I think it is mainly day trips at the moment anyway. Carol always wants to buy the clothes.
I'm always looking, but I never buy anything.
Yeah, beautiful colors though. So now we're walking inside the buildings, not along the harbour. still many nice little options to eat. So just like all the other villages that we've been to, you still get many abandoned buildings. The owner of the place that we're staying said that when she came here, like some decades ago, I think the majority were abandoned, and now the majority are restored like this, looking great, in great condition. I think the majority of the Greek islands have this kind of rule though, that if you're gonna restore a building or even make a building on the islands, you have to follow that kind of style, the traditional Greek style. Which is obviously great because you don't really want these kind of buildings and then just some random modern looking building standing out in the middle. Wouldn't look very good. Check this one out here from 1878. Completely damaged though, no roof at all. Probably why nobody's bought it yet. The size of the thing though. Some of them are like mansions.
Yeah, like this one, I think it was. Or so some governmental building or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We do see some that are completely gigantic like this. Yeah, another house that has an identical color to my vest. Looks quite nice, sky blue and yellow. Maybe I need to buy some yellow shorts. The houses are giving me ideas of colors that I can mix together.
I don't think I'll find any that looks like this color.
No, probably not. So that's cool. Some of the windmills at the top of the hill have been converted into houses. Like this one here. Not this one yet. The ruin. That'd be nice living in a windmill house. So there's a sign here saying Pontico Castro. I guess there's a castro up here, some sort of fortress. We've made it now. So those are the amazing views that we came for of the harbour. Yeah, you can see absolutely everything from here. So we're staying over there, and there's the other church that people go to. You can see it's one of the highest points. You can't tell that the village goes that far back from the bottom.
No, and when we were at the harbour, I was seeing that church, the yellow church, and I thought it was the highest one, but there's another one, the blue and white one. It's even higher.
Yeah, and then the village or town, whatever you call it, just stretches far back. Non-stop colourful buildings everywhere. And these were the windmills that we could see from the harbour. So we had no idea that there was all these windmills down here too that have been converted into places to stay. And I guess the castro is around here somewhere. The fortress, what's left of it. I don't know if this part is already the castro, what they call the castro. You can see there's like big walls around it. I guess maybe it was. Well, that's no good. The gate is closed. But this is where the castro would have been. If for some reason they don't want you going in there. I can see big blocks there. The big walls. Doesn't matter too much. We weren't coming up here for the fortress anyway. We just came here for this view. So we're now trying to get to the church where the other viewpoint is. We can't find where the church is on Google Maps, so yeah, we're just gonna walk through and try and find our way. We should be able to make it. Up here it seems to be way more local and less touristy. there was a part back there with like loads of local restaurants, probably more affordable. Even here it says castle. Shall we go to the castle?
Yeah, go this way.
Hopefully it's not going to be a castle that you can't access once again. Some more houses with my colour, sky blue. Man, everything is just so nice around here though. Nice church tower here.
Funny that we searched for church on Google Maps and there were like 12 or 15 different churches.
All
around.
just in this little area.
Just here, yeah.
So we just realised that the church that we want to go to, the white and blue one, seems to be within the castro. See the walls of the castro here? And there it is, so it's actually the same thing. On Google Maps it's shown as the Acropolis. That's why we couldn't find the specific church. It's called the Acropolis there. So since we're in the Dodecanese, this area was also the Knights of St. John, Knights Hospitaller. There's a little shield image there that we saw on all the other castles and fortresses of the Knights. And we made it. So cute. Even here you have the shields. That one with a cross on it. Not sure what the other ones are. Looks like this rock must be really old by the faded letters. And from here you can see another bay. So some people go to that bay over there. There's some beaches that you can visit on that side. So the other place was better for views of the main harbour, since this building here is blocking it. But this one's good because you can see the other harbour over there. Probably best just visit both. I mean, from there it took us what, 10 minutes?
10-15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, we were lost too. If you just know to go straight to the Acropolis, you probably get here quicker. I'd just visit both. Oh, is that the sound of thunder?
Yeah, that sign.
Yeah, it's coming. This island is just one big rock.
Yeah, and we were talking to a local and he said that because of that, of the rocky formation, there is no natural water source from like within the
ground.
The ground because of the rock. So I think they have to desalinate the water from the sea.
Just for showers.
Just for showers, yeah.
Yeah, for drinking they have to just import the water. So he also said because of that you don't really get much farmland or animals on this island. Because yeah, since there's no water, there's not much vegetation. So a lot of the food, the beef and the meat, things like that, are imported. It was actually the butcher that we were talking to. So I asked him where the meat was from, if it was from here, and then he started telling us about the water issue. So that's another cool thing about Symi, that you get such a variety of different styles of architecture for the churches. A lot of islands that you go to, they're quite similar. So yeah, you obviously have this one that's made out of stone, looks more medieval looking. And then back there you can see there's many colourful ones that blend in with the houses. Kind of reminds me a bit more of the ones in Central America.
Yeah, those colourful ones, yeah, exactly. Like in Mexico, the Spanish ones.
Yeah, the old Spanish ones, very similar. And then you have the whitewashed ones, which I think people mainly associate with Greece. But here you got a bunch of different ones, really cool. Alright, this is the viewpoint.
It looks beautiful from here.
Yeah, so just right next to the church. Just come down here around, get a way more open view. Yeah, I mentioned that the churches reminded me of the ones in like Mexico, but almost even the whole place, because yeah, in Mexico you have all these like colorful little pueblos, right? It's almost like that, but with completely different landscapes, dry rocky landscapes. And yeah, another one. Why not? think that's like 4 or 5 just in this little complex, Acropolis. So we're back at the main square now, near the harbour. We were gonna eat around the waterfront, but it's so much more expensive. So we came to this place, Cantirimi. This time we're gonna try the cheese balls. For starters, never had that, €7.50. I wanna get a sausage with leek, €10. Which one are you getting?
The halloumi pie, €5.
€5. As always, the food is looking great. Mine's an absolute feast. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish all that. So 3 big sausages, lots of pita bread, the little yogurt dip, chunky fries, Carol's halloumi, tasty cheese.
Big one.
I also asked for this pita bread because I didn't realise that it already came here, so I might have to take that home. Carol, the cheese lover.
Oh yeah, a lot of cheese. I'm eating too much cheese here in Greece. Not good.
Yeah, me too. I don't think we've ever eaten cheese so much in any other country. So the cheese balls are okay. We prefer the saganaki though, or the other feta cheese, the grilled feta cheese with honey. I really like the pita bread though, with like the sour yogurt dip. Really tasty. What else is in there anyway? There's vegetables.
Vegetables and French fries. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Also, if you're into meat, definitely try the Greek sausages. They're always huge like this. Usually a few herbs in there. Very juicy though, very nice taste. As always, we have the spectators waiting for theirs. We usually give them a little bit. So we got back just in time. Pretty hardcore thunderstorm going on right now. Whoa. Oh, it's raining heavy too. Yeah, so the moment we arrived, it started pouring it down. Luckily we didn't get caught in it though. It's been ages since we've seen a thunderstorm, I think.
Yeah, and like you said, it's non-stop. For like, I don't know, half an hour already.
The sound.
The sound, yeah.
Yeah, so the sound was constant, like 30 minutes, but only now it started raining heavy. Pretty cool seeing a thunderstorm again though, after so long. As long as you're not in it. Yeah, so I'll be ending the video now, obviously. I was planning on ending it now anyway, so no big deal. And it's supposed to be like this tomorrow, even worse tomorrow, so yeah, I think we're just going to be in here working, and then hopefully the day after we can do a boat tour. Oh man, I'm getting wet even inside the wind. Yeah, hopefully we can do a boat tour, but it's been awesome discovering Symi either way. I mean, one of the most beautiful places we've ever seen. So if you like the video, just drop a like as usual to support us, subscribe to see more videos like this, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.